happened during this whole entire quarantine thing, which I bet a bunch of people can relate to, is there has been a lot more sitting and a lot less going and moving around and doing. Normally we would be running to the playground or going swimming, like in an actual pool, where there's space to swim, or running around camp. I have never in my whole life, with working at camp, had to worry about, am I getting my steps in today? Am I moving enough? Because it was always up and down the hill, up and down the hill, up and down the hill. And I always got really, really good exercise. Well, with the whole quarantine thing and everything, I've been doing a lot of sitting. And honestly, when it first hit, there was a lot of just depression and hard and just sadness and unknowns and things. So much to the point where it messed me up internally for a little bit. And I did a lot of sleeping. Unfortunately, I did a lot of eating that I shouldn't have, and it was not the best. And so I gained weight. I am at the heaviest I've ever been, even while I weighed less even when I was pregnant with Thomas. And so one of the things that I decided that I really needed for myself and wanted to make sure that I was taking care of myself was having a step tracker. I know some people have, thought of, oh, that's, something I don't want to be a slave to, or something I don't want to be caught up in. I like having a watch. I like having a step tracker. I like having something to just hold me accountable and, kind of just be there for me, I guess. I'm not a good one to sit there and say, okay, I'm going to go work out for 30 minutes, or I'm going to go run or whatever. I did cross country in high school, absolutely loved it, but I had a team. And, as a team, we held each other accountable and were there for each other. But now with just kids and stuff, it's really hard to be motivated to want to get out. And if you want to talk about Indiana potholes and how bad the roads are in Indiana, I can one-up you. The roads here are awful. And then the sidewalks are pretty much non-existent. So to go and walk with 3 kids, it's just really hard. And that's really the only thing that we can do. And cases are increasing here and things, so it's getting harder. So one day I went to go update my Fitbit Versa Lite, and it wouldn't update. And then it just got to the point where it wasn't working. And so I tried to restart it, I tried to do all these different things, and it just wasn't working out well. And I was like, you know what? I really want to have something. And I did my research, and I was like, I'm going to invest in myself and just my health. And I told Dan that he's not going to he didn't get me a Mother's Day present, he didn't get me an anniversary present, and I said, and if we need to, this can also count as birthday. But I broke down and bought an Apple Watch. Now, I talked to the guy, and my hope and prayer is that it will last 5 years. And so, but I am done with the Fitbit because I've had problems in the past, and it's just nope, not doing it. I am completely crossed over to Apple. All the 3 products I own are Apple. But anyways, so with the watch, it has, and this isn't sponsored or whatever, but it's got this ring. I don't even know if I can show you. Anyways, there's a red ring on the outside, and that's how much you've walked. So once you fill that ring, that means, you have met the goal that they've set for you. And then the next ring beside it is green. And this is the ring that I still struggle with, and it's okay, but I'm gonna work really hard. And that's the exercise. Making sure that I exercise some shape or form, 30 minutes a day fills that ring. And then the ring in the very middle is amount of time standing, and that ring's blue, and I usually don't have any problem filling that. So I guess the only reason I want to share this is because I know other people have talked about how, being in quarantine, not being in their normal routine, all the different stresses that this has brought on, how it's affected them. And it's affected us too. And me in particular, I've gained weight. I think Dan has lost weight. Like, we deal with stress differently, and part of me is just like, man, I wish I dealt with my stress how you do. But that's just not how the Lord has made us, and that's okay. But yeah. Other than that, this weekend has been good. I wasn't feeling very well Friday into Friday evening. I ended up going to bed like before Thomas, around 8 o'clock, and I put on sweatpants and a hoodie and was just like, I'm just gonna sweat out whatever I have. And so I definitely feel better after that. I have more energy. I'm still dealing with something, but we still have passes here, so it's not like I can go out every day and just do what I want anyways. And then yesterday we spent the day as a family. Dan went out and got a few groceries that we needed. We filled our little kiddie pool thing, gotten that in the morning, gotten it in the evening, and just really, really enjoyed the day together. Dan brought home our guilty pleasure for the weekend, and that was McDonald's. But because I haven't been feeling the best, I haven't been eating it as much, so that's probably a good thing. My appetite has been just changing, and so I have lost some weight, so I'm excited about that. And then today, we also got in the pool twice and ordered McDonald's. It's just a weekend thing normally for us. And then we did a little church thing this morning together as a family. But we do have a prayer request. It seems like when times get challenging, when times get tough, it's always one thing after another. So this summer, my watch broke, and I ended up having to get a new watch. Realized that we're gonna go into online school, and was like, I can't do that without a laptop or some kind of device. Like, I tried to do most of it on my phone last year, and it's just like, that's not gonna work. So then I bought an iPad, which I've used for a bunch of other things and has been super great blessing, and I'm very, very grateful for it. And like the watch and the iPad, like those are things that will go with us no matter where we are. And then today, we have been having problems with our microwave on and off. Like, sometimes we'll like cook something in it or warm something up in it, and then we'll go to warm something else up in it, and it won't work for a while. So we unplug it and we wait, and then it works again. Well, it runs, but it's not warming up. And somebody else emailed me that is getting their microwave worked on, and they said that it's been in the shop for 4 weeks. And I don't feel any shame in saying this. Not everybody's a cook. Not everybody likes to do it. I just don't. So a lot of times we'll cook a batch, make a batch of something, and then we use the microwave a lot. And so it's just easier for us, and it just helps us out. And so one prayer request I do have is that the Lord would provide so that we can buy a microwave and just, have it. Yes, we can, warm things up on the stove, but with having 2 very curious 1.5-year-olds and then you know, Thomas having all the energy and stuff. Honestly, I'd rather not use the stovetop as much as we possibly can, because it's a flame. You know, it's just something that the kids are around, and we're in an apartment area, and so like if we're home, we're all downstairs. It's not some of us are upstairs, some of us are downstairs. Like, especially the girls always feel like they have to be exactly where we are. And so for me, just with doing everything pretty much with my right hand and not really using my other hand, I just feel safer to just warm it up in the microwave. It's just how I've done things. I've been that way, I would say, pretty much my whole entire life. And so we would just really appreciate prayers that the Lord would provide so that we can get a microwave. Unfortunately, our next pass day is Tuesday, so we won't be able to get one tomorrow, but we would like to be able to get one on Monday. And we're okay with buying a used one. You know, if an opportunity comes up when somebody's selling one, if there's some way we can get a microwave, that's fine. We're praying that the Lord would provide so that we can have one. And so, other than that, I'm sorry I didn't really videotape any of the fun or excitement of the weekend. Just, I guess, kind of getting over feeling sick and just really wanting to take the time and soak it in, because we're coming up on the end of July and school for us starts August 10th. And so, yeah, time is going by really, really fast, and I'm having a hard time of it because this is Thomas's last year at home, and then he'll go off to kindergarten, and then it'll be kindergarten to 12th grade in a flash. So I have a cousin that's graduating soon, or like she's already done with school, but she'll have her graduation, and I remember when she was an infant. So yeah, time just goes super, super fast, and I'm trying to enjoy every moment, especially with the twins, since we know we won't have them for super, super long. So that is it. I hope that just sharing our stories, sharing our struggles and ups and downs helps you with whatever you might be going through. And yeah, if there's any way that we can be an encouragement to you guys, or just be there for you in whatever way possible, we would love to. So let us know. We'll talk to you next time. Bye. God bless.